Leafs Talk, JD Bunkis, Sam McKee. Brother, it might be a long season.
So the last time we talked
Mm-hmm.
was after the game against the Mammoth, the Utah Mammoths, and I said that they were back.
And what did I say?
No, what I would like to clarify what I meant.
Yeah.
What I actually meant is we're back to 2007, the first year after the NHL lockout, where the team had a bunch of expectations and was incredibly overpriced and totally sucked. That's what I actually meant when I said that the Leafs are back.
That's accurate.
Yes.
That's accurate. They stink.
You're going to have a hard time sitting here tonight convincing me otherwise, brother. You're going to have a really hard time convincing me otherwise because I don't know.
Can we just have honesty talk right now?
I would love nothing more than to talk honestly with my great friend, JD Bunkis.
How are we going to do this show all year?
I'm used to a certain level of quality here for a certain amount of years where, I was never on air when the Leafs really sucked. I was a producer. I was doing, in the Matthews era, I was kind of just like cutting my chops as a producer and an audio editor and kind of making my way on air here and there. Like I've never been on air doing real takes about a real, actually bad hockey team. And it kind of feels like we might be getting our feet wet here a little bit, that it may actually be starting here.
Brother, I don't even know where to begin tonight. Like the captain got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They once again just did not show up to start a game. The goaltender got hurt after playing poorly, by the way. Like the third goal that he lets in the game is genuinely as bad as it's going to get.
His upper body was inhibiting him from closing the legs to get that puck through for Alex
I
Steves.
guess so.
You can only hope to contain Alex Steves.
I guess so. They showed a little bit of fight, I guess, and greasing it up, but the greasy moment ends up cost them a pretty huge goal. I'm fine with it, by the way, but it did happen that way.
Yep.
Their coach looks completely flabbergasted.
Yep.
They're still giving up breakaways. Like Nylander looks pissed off. There's so many bad things happening all at once. They can't get a breakout pass going. They get hemmed in their own zone for just. It felt like the whole first period they were just in their own zone. And once again, I think they finished with the score. The scorekeeper changed their shots after we came back from the break, but overall it's 8 shots in from the third period of the last game against Carolina to 6 shots in the first period against the Bruins. I just don't, I'm at a complete loss, brother. I think if they were lost, that would be an improvement.
I do think that the last time we saw a team in this era sort of quote unquote quit on a coach, it was towards the end of the Babcock one. And I specifically remember a game the Saturday, or maybe it was a Friday night. They played a back-to-back. They lost 7-1 to Pittsburgh. Casimir Kaskasuo. I remember that kid they stuck in there, and it was like
Warney and I referenced this literal thing last show that we did.
1 minute into the game, Geno Malkin straight down the slot. It's like, oh my God. Yeah. And then the next game they were playing against Vegas, and Marc-Andre Fleury made the save of the year, dove across on Nick Batan, if you'll remember correctly. I remember that, but I don't remember my email password. And then the next day, Mike Babcock got fired. And I'm not suggesting that's what should happen here, but that's what this team looks like. That's how this team is playing right now. There's a lack of attention to detail. There's a lack of focus. There's a lack of passion until towards the end of the game where Max Domi, who's, half the size of Zadorov, has to go in there. And Oliver Ekman-Larsson, who's one of the oldest guys in this team, who shouldn't be the guy that has to do this, is one of the only guys that's showing any fight at all. It feels like a team that doesn't want to be out there with each other, that has zero chemistry and doesn't fight for each other and doesn't believe in what the coach is telling them and doesn't believe in their goalie. It's as bad as it gets. I know their record, they're what are they, 500 now, and they've won some games this year, but they've had one convincing win all year against the Mammoth. I'm trying to think of another
second half of a back-to-back, one of the smallest teams in the league. They look like strangers who don't like each other.
Correct. That is exactly right. And I don't know how you fix that. And
I don't think you can.
Like I the captain, again, he gets hurt in this game. And I have to be honest, the first time I noticed he was playing was when Zadorov hammers him into the boards from behind, and he ends up, going in there trying to defend himself and whatever, he goes shoulder to shoulder with him, and then he leaves the game. It's the first time I actually noticed him in the game. And, I guess credit to him for doing that, but that's a big man and knocked him out of the game. I mean, this is Zadorov sending the Leafs players to the infirmary.
Zadorov just bullying these guys, man.
Everybody. It's like every shift this guy's running around. He's unbelievable. And why wouldn't he?
No,
He's got a green light.
This is like, we haven't seen bullying like this since the O'Doyles. That's an old reference, but it's bullying time for Zadorov against these guys.
Yeah, our 40-year-old listeners will really like that one.
Yeah, I know.
O'Doyle rules.
Yeah. So Max has the penalty late where he kind of goes after Zadorov, but gotta tell you, man, Zadorov injured a Leaf the last time they played, and then he hurt your captain, and Matthews has to go stick up for himself.
So I would say
that was an ugly moment.
In that play where he gets hit, he's kind of on an island there by himself. And I thought that was kind of in the run of play. Like, look where he's up here by himself.
Yep.
I thought that the one that really drove me crazy, and I should have got them to grab it. Maybe they did grab it, but the hit on Robertson early in the game, and this is a, borderline hit. Matthews kind of turns into it. I'd say Zadorov let up a little bit on him even here. If you're watching, like, I don't think he really blasted him as hard as he could because he turned his back on him. But the one that drove me crazy is borderline. The one that drove me crazy was earlier in the game when Robertson gets absolutely plastered along the sideboards. Like, it's just, he gets blown up and the play goes offside. So the whistle it's over. The whistle is stopped. And Matthew Nyes, who, listen, I know this guy, he wore a cage in college. He thinks he's a sniper out there. He's also, 6'3" and thicker than, a lot of things. And he doesn't even consider skating over to the guy who's now hammered a guy on your line, knocked another guy out of your lineup. And then it's Oliver Ekman-Larsson that flies in there to try to protect or whatever. It's just, there's just like, what would happen? And I think they brought this up on the panel in the intermission. I think I forget who it was, but like, imagine that Robertson hit happened to a guy on Florida or a guy on Tampa or a guy on, name any connected team that like loves each other. It's bananas. It's a circus for the rest of the night. And it feels like there is a green light on everyone this year. And the heartbreaking part, the crushing part about this is, buddy, they tried to change their identity to be, big and strong. And, they can compete with the Florida Panthers in a playoff series. And they're just 10 times softer than they've ever been.
No, I know. And this is the most infuriating part, dude, is that this is supposed to be like the big, tough. I thought the same thing. Big, tough tree living team. And like, what do you get? Not the skill, not the speed. A bunch of big guys who don't play. Like, they went out and they look like a team full of Engballs.
I'm not sure there's a worse insult that you could send across a hockey
but
team.
Like, yeah, why is Max Domi still the only psycho on the team?
I know.
And like, Max Domi's struggling. So this is really the only role that he can fill, is trying to be like his dad light, right? So, okay, that we thought you were a skill guy. You've been kind of you've kind of murdered this team defensively. Like, hard to say, put it on one guy, but you want to be someone who's like emblematic of how bad this team plays defensively. Domi's one of those dudes. He still does the stick up for your teammate thing. Like, he seems to get that more so than anybody else on the team. And I just kind of thought that that's what they were supposed to be all about under Craig Berube and under Brad Treliving, that they were going to correct this piece of it. And to see them still be this way, where, Marner's gone and all these new pieces have come in and they're bigger and made acquisitions at the deadline last year. But a team like the Boston Bruins, who again is just like a young team full of a lot of new guys, like a lot of Pavel Zakas on their team. they can just bully you around and have it feel like the intensity isn't close. Like, again, that Bruins team went full tank last year. They flipped Brad Marchand. They traded you Carlo for a first, and they kicked your ass twice in a row. Embarrassing. Like, just flat out embarrassing.
Yeah, and of course they make the score effects come back in this game where
fake comeback.
They find, like, I mean, what year was the Raptors that were like the kings of the fake comebacks, where they'd be down 25?
2 years ago.
Yeah, they'd be down 25 and they'd get it within 5 and they'd be like, oh, here we go, and then the other team would go on a 10-0 run. It's just like, they had that comeback, and you're like, oh, it's like horrible goals by Swayman. That Oliver Ekman-Larsson goal is just an awful goal by him. Every shot that went towards him actually in the third period was a bit of an adventure. He does not look good in there.
No,
but it just, like, it drives me crazy watching them play with intensity when they go down 4-1. Like, it's the exact same thing that happened. And I know that lots of teams probably do this, and lots of teams have score effect stuff where they go down or whatever, but it's been a calling card of the Leafs. It's like they played great in the second period when they were down. They played really well for stretches of this game when it's just out of reach. So it's in there, and sure, the Bruins maybe aren't competing as hard. It's human nature, whatever. But you can see flashes of the compete, but they don't seem engaged from the drop of the puck. These first periods, man, been brutal. Buddy. Like the last 3 games, the first periods, they've been getting no shots, no pressure, and they've been relying on the other team having bad goaltending to get any goals.
Well, it's the worst of all worlds, right? Where it's like they seem so focused on, we're going to be defensive. We're going to lock down our own zone. And so they get no offense. But then they're also still conceding grade A chances. They took 3 penalties to start this game. Just stupid ass, lazy penalties to put themselves behind the 8 ball. And then they're battling uphill, and it's not working, right? Like, it's not working. And to your point about the slow starts. So what have we talked about in this game? That they're not a tough team. The depth isn't showing up. They're still not starting games properly.
The highest paid player in the league can't do anything. Their goalie's make a save.
No, but I'm just saying, like, those 3 things have been patterns throughout the entire era.
Yeah.
Start on time.
Oh, yes, of course.
Stick up for your teammates and be physical, right? And have identity that has depth. And here we are, 2025, almost 26. We've been watching these guys for a decade now almost. And it's the same crap. It's infuriating, man. Like, I'm honestly beaten down by it. That's why I started the show joking around. Like, how are we going to do this? If you're them, aren't you? They look tired of it, but in the worst way possible. Like, they look tired of it, but just by being like, we're sick of it too. Yeah.
Like, we know we suck. We don't care. We don't, like, we just want to, let's get to the Olympic break so we can go to Cabo. Like, they really feel like, I don't know if they're going to pull out of this, bud.
I don't think they are.
Like, we had Valakat on our show today, which, one of the best segments in Toronto Sports Radio, if I do say so myself. He's unbelievable. And he has all the numbers, and he was talking about teams that are on the outside that he thinks will get in, and the teams that are in the in that he thinks will go out. And he's using all his data, and, like, he runs an analytics company. He's got really good stuff. He said he doesn't think the Leafs are going to get in.
Hey, can I give him a counter to all? Can I give him, like, the counter to all the numbers?
What?
Anybody
I'm watching?
with eyeballs? And
I'm watching for sure.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just the playoffs have been such a foregone conclusion in this era to hear a guy who, like, studies this stuff, and for him just be like, yeah, they're not going to get in. It's a horrifying thought. And you start wondering about what you're going to do going forward with this team. Like, how desperate are they to rescue this? That's what I'm afraid of.
They won't be. They won't be doing that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because,
like, it's new. Like, Keith Pelly's running it now. He's a different guy. We don't know what his mindset is. Brad Treliving is clearly in job preservation mode.
Yeah.
Same with Berube.
Yeah, man.
Like,
but you're forgetting the most important part of this, which is, like, there's no team president anymore, right? Like, there's a layer removed, and I don't think Treliving is going to have the confidence of ownership and the board to be able to just go out and, like, do more. And also, like, this is my second old comedy movie reference. It's the Superbad thing. Like, I can't pull over anymore. I've already pulled over. Like, you don't have anything. Like what?
Well,
you're gonna give Easton Cowan up to try to save this crappy team?
I'm just really worried that
nah, not me. They got nothing. They got nothing to give. They got nothing to give.
There's one. If they want to save this, there's one dice move.
Yep. And guess what? I don't
They're
think
not
they'll
going to do it. Neither do I.
I don't think so. No,
like
I don't think that they'll have the power to do it. And I honestly don't think that, like, Brad Treliving doesn't want to not work in, like, as a GM again. And already the resume that he's putting together now in his last 2 stops, if this goes as off the rails as we think it's kind of trending towards, it's going to be precarious. And the idea that people would look at him and go, wait, so you traded everything out of the cupboards and you ended up being like, what? There's a real scenario here, man, where the Leafs end up picking in the lottery and don't have their pick for Brandon Carlo. Like, remember how bad, you and I are old. We remember how bad it felt when they made the Kessel trade and they ended up with the number 2 pick and it was Tyler Seguin.
Seguin and Dougie Hamilton.
Yeah. Yeah. Dougie Hamilton. Right. Because they also grabbed him in that deal as well.
Yeah. It was a second. Was it 2 firsts and a second?
No. Yeah, maybe it was 2 firsts and a second.
I think it was, because it was like the 2 firsts. It was the first year was Seguin, and then later on it was like that trade. I mean, I talked about that on the show today because we had Billy Jaffe on, and of course he was just like over the moon talking about how great Fraser Minton is, like beyond his years. Pro.
I saw you guys clip that, and I called you and was like, "You triggered me."
I know.
Why'd you do that?
But I'm just telling you, like, this trade's going down in history.
Yeah,
it is.
Feels that way. It feels that way unless they can get into the bottom 5.
Yeah,
get to 2 first.
Yeah, 2 firsts plus a second.
Yeah,
which in the second round pick was Seth Griffith.
Yeah,
if I remember
people
correctly,
thought was going to be sick.
Yeah, so did I. Everybody was excited about him.
This is going to be even worse. Like, they got this guy in the second round.
Yeah.
Anyway, again, the defending is horrible for them. For Berube to come out and say, "Hey, like, we don't value the defensive side of the puck." For John Tavares to say that they have an immature game. And for you to come out in the first period where, again, you immaturely take 3 penalties and go down big. And then again, get the comeback happens too. Like, let's be real with the comeback too. Like, they have a 5-on-3 penalty where they can't even gain the zone with their best guys because they look so defeated. And then McMahon gets one and has the most embarrassing celebration of the year, which was like, what are you doing? Like, read the room just a little bit, man. Like,
Chris Paul hits a 3 to make.
Yeah, exactly.
42.
Big time those vibes, like time and place, brother.
Yeah,
even after I think he was like, "Oh, whoops."
It's a nice goal. Probably felt really good. A little cut to the net, backhand cheddar. That feels pretty sick for sure.
Beautiful goal. But then the third goal too is like as bad of a goal. That's as bad as the Stolarz goal.
Yeah, really bad.
Horrible.
Yeah,
like, it wasn't like they were kicking the Bruins' teeth in.
No.
And it was like the Penguins game where all of a sudden they were just controlling the play. Like, they were lucky to get back in the hockey game. It was a fortunate score for it to be 4-3 before the Domi penalty in the last goal. Like, let's just be real here. This wasn't a close game.
No, I don't think there was any part of this game. I mean, I guess they had a couple chances before Domi went after Zadorov and they score in the power play. They had a couple chances to score with a couple shaky Swayman moments, but like, it was never really felt like they were going to win this game. You know, you talk about the defense and the stupid penalties. You know, there's been a lot of people all over Myers, and rightfully so, because Myers has been, boy, my place on Myers Island is dilapidated.
They got to nuke Myers Island.
Buddy, Myers Island.
You got to wipe it off the map.
Yeah, like, we got to pretend that never existed, Myers Island. But, you know, the Philip Myers slander is really protecting old Simone Benoit.
Benoit stinks.
Who, like, you know, there's a pumpkin and then there's whatever he's become.
Yeah.
Because he's killing him. He's killing him.
The break in the game is that failed clear on the power play. Like,
absolutely.
Can we run this? Can we show how much time and space this has? Like, how many times in your life have you seen like a guy not get this puck out? Like, this is a rare. No,
just off the glass and out there.
Yeah,
and he fans on it, and it's not pretty.
No,
And
Luke, it's the final goal of the game. It's the the fifth goal, the fifth Bruins goal.
Yeah.
It's on the power play. Like,
yeah.
You see Benoit like collect the puck. He has time. He has space. It's just hard rimming out, and instead it's like along the ice. And that's one of those things too where you've watched hockey long enough where you're like, this is a goal, man.
Yes.
Like there's no shot. Guys are dead tired. Doesn't get the puck out, and he's kind of just staring up at the sky. I think Benoit's had just an insane amount of brain farts this season.
Yeah,
it's been awful without the physical play that he had, where it was like every once in a while mixing a hit, feeling like I don't know if it's confidence issue, what's going on. You're right. Listen, Philip Myers is not supposed to be on this team, and he shouldn't be on this team.
No.
Benoit is supposed to be somebody with this group. Felt like he broke out in the postseason last year. Felt like he established himself.
Scored an OT winner, but
yeah, man. Like, but it ain't. Here's the thing. What I was going to say is could just be the theme of the team, like the team motto. It ain't working. It ain't working. Simon Benoit, it ain't working.
Holy crap. So I don't know. Like, are you going to try somebody like who is it? The Mermis move now?
No.
Like people are, I get it though. At some point on principle, with 3 straight horrendous hockey games defensively, one of your guys has to sit. And we can sit here and have a conversation about the bottom half of the team, but like Riley and Carlo aren't covering themselves in glory any night. Like McCabe, I think, was dash 2 tonight. He's coughing the puck up everywhere.
Yeah.
None of them have been any good.
Yeah.
So you're going to scratch the whole D core, like just bring up the Marlies core and
forfeit.
Like figure forfeit, like
forfeit.
Just fast forward to spring so we can all just like enjoy the nice weather. So we have to watch this anymore. Like
the Leafs D is so bad that I'm getting texts from people being like, is it time to look at Henry Thrun? I'm like, somebody texted me like William Villeneuve. I'm like, the race car driver? It's crazy.
Who is this?
Yeah,
I've never heard of this man. Well, he shoots right. I watched the Marlies game the other day. He can really snap a pass. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, no. It's like, let's get... You could make the case. He's like, get Ri-Fi going, get Thrun going.
Rafai's hurt. Rafai would be in this.
Yeah.
I think Rafai's hurt, isn't he? He got hurt in camp. So buddy, Rafai would be playing. Yeah. Like Rafai would be on the second pair if he was healthy.
I got bigger problems watching this team than knowing what's going on with Rafai.
Marshall Rafai.
I got bigger problems. I do a 2-hour solo show every day.
Oh God, buddy.
2 hours.
Jays. Winter meetings talk coming up.
You better believe it. I did all Jays today. I literally did 2 hours of Blue Jays.
Yeah.
And bar talk
for 2 hour more tomorrow.
You actually would have loved the sports bar talk because I went to an establishment that you and I have been to many times. And this is an establishment that tried to kick us out during a World Series game. Yeah. When I should have learned my lesson. Like I should have learned not to go back.
Oh, now I'm thinking I remember which one. Yes.
And
it's a good establishment though.
Yeah, it is, but not for sports. It's not a sports bar. It's a fake sports bar, just like so many in Toronto. But dude, it took me like halfway through the first quarter of the Monday Night Football game for them to get it on one screen.
Holy smokes.
Dude, it was a disaster. Like I said that if you have to ask for a game on a TV in a sports bar, it's a crappy sports bar. No sound. Yeah. The whole squad that's working there has no idea what's going on.
Listen, buddy, I'll give a free shout out. I went to play beer league last night. Went up to York Canlan and the bar up there. Walked in to have my little pregame pint by myself, look at my phone, watch sports. What a wonderful experience that is. Let me tell you.
That's great.
3 screens on. They had one on Monday Night Football, one on Oilers Columbus, and one on the Hall of Fame action. Side by side. I was like, this is how you do it.
That's how you do
it. That's a bar. Thirsty Penguin. That's what Christian said. That's what it's called. Love that place.
I'll tell you right now, though, man, this is like truly how I feel. I got a million messages about it, and I think you'll agree. Toronto has like no good sports bars. There's like a small handful that are decent to solid.
But like, okay, here's what I'll say. And we're just doing this now because it's like, I'm having fun talking about this and I don't want to Leafs anymore. But I think
I got a couple more Leafs things.
Yeah, me too. But I think like necessarily quote unquote sports bars. I think there's bars that are good to go and watch sports at. but like not labeled as sports. Like there's a couple that I like. There's a couple in the hood that are okay, but I wouldn't say they're necessarily sports bars.
Oh, okay. Buddy,
they're okay.
There's one bar we go to in the hood where we literally have a joke that the TVs are cottage TVs.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
I know, but and then
where
the
we watched
other
the
one,
Grey Cup last year was good.
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Where did we watch the Grey Cup last year? You can shout out a good one.
Shakey's. We watched the Grey Cup at Shakey's. That's a good spot to watch the games.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's a couple. It's just it's just not. It's a problem. It's a problem in the city, man.
It is.
Like
it is.
It's a huge
Let's
problem.
just all go up North York and hit the Thirsty Penguin.
God, we found you and I found the perfect place. It was in Mimico, Sloppy Joe.
Oh yeah, R.I.P.
I know, and
R.I.P. Man.
Honestly, Mimico, shame on you for letting that place. Mimico, you should feel horrible about yourself. Incredible wings, amazing TV setup. Every time Sammy and I went there, it was dead empty. Like Mimico, monster fail by you. Like I thought you were a sports town. I don't know, man. That's a tough look for you.
Remember we went in there? It was before we just started doing Leafs talk, and we were the only two guys in that room, and they had Leafs on a whole wall projector.
Yeah. No, that place rocked.
Yeah,
that place absolutely ruled. Anyway, back to Leafs. Okay. So they say Stolar's not serious.
Okay. So did he just want out of there? What's going
Faker?
on? Yeah, like
Faker.
Like maybe if he plays on Thursday, then he wanted out.
Yeah.
Which I don't like.
No, I don't either. Like
better not play Thursday, brother. Better be Hill to be between the pipes.
Brube says not believed to be serious, tweaked something in upper body.
Tweaked something in upper body.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. What about Matthews? Any update on that? Do you see
Matthews being further evaluated?
Okay, yeah.
So a little darker there.
Get ready to learn.
Oh,
get ready to learn
David Camp. Get ready to learn, please, David Camp. Please come back.
Intercontinental flight coming right up,
dude. What's the center depth going to be on this team?
Bad.
Yeah. No Lawton, no Matthews. Yeah. Like I guess Lawton almost skated today, so he's probably not.
No, he did skate today. He did skate
he did?
today. Yeah, he did skate today.
But yeah, Luke says Willie finally at center. Like give it some burn.
Why not? I mean, at this point, it can't be much worse. Absolutely can't be much worse.
I'm announcing it. Like I said, this is just a sloppy show in general. Yeah, like we're slop tarting it tonight.
This season's about to get weird
for sure.
Listeners.
I'm formally announcing that I'm just a member of Team Tank, getting to the bottom 5, try to get McKenna. Like it's we're 17 games in. I'm Team Tank. I'm Team Tank all the way. I'm taking. Go get the Yukon boy. Go get the Stallion. Go get the one. Go get the chosen one. Go get Neo. Like I'm done with this. I hate it, man. I hate it. Like, who's having fun?
Zero.
Like,
people.
Even the most hardcore, there's always those fans who are like, you're negative, blah, 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 blah. Like, right? There's always the positive pollies out there. Like, show me, chat. Give me some positive pollies. Like, I'll read the positive poly messages in this one. Like, you're sick. You're sick. I
got a positive poly. I got one. Okay. Yeah. And I love Christian. Shout out our other producer, Christian. In the mud for McKenna is excellent.
Yeah. Mud for McKenna is good. Mud for McKenna.
Love that.
Yeah.
I hear. Okay. How about positive?
Christian says no positive policies in this chat tonight.
Chat is on Team Tank.
How about this one?
How about this one? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. We've long complained about how great this team is as a regular season hockey team. And Mitch Marner was one of the best regular season players in team history and totally fell apart in the playoffs. And, it sucked. Maybe let's just do the reverse. Just be bad in the regular season, catch fire at the end of the year, have a chase towards the end of it, sneak into a wild card spot, play the fraudulent Carolina Hurricanes in the first round, catch fire, and make a deep run into the playoffs because you caught fire at the end of the year and you had to have some adversity towards the end of the year instead of cruising in there with regular season points. How's that for Poly positive?
My positive Poly is
they lose every game.
You lose. You shut down Tanev. You flip. You find people to take on.
Trade Matthews too while you're at it.
No,
just do it all.
you tell somebody like, man, Carlo is exactly what you need.
Just hope they don't have pro scouts.
If you put Carlo not on this defensive team, buddy, it's not his fault. He's not a bad guy. You just gotta give us. What's that mean? I'm not leaving here with nothing. That's me. That's me. I'm not leaving here with
If
nothing.
they get the 6th overall pick,
no.
If Bruins get 6th overall pick,
Bruins get 6th overall
plus
pick.
Minton for Carlo, that's the worst trade in Leafs history.
Yeah.
Number 1 Leafs killer of all time, David Pastrnak.
We've done this before.
No, but like he's climbing. I think he's number 1. Easy.
Okay. I think like if you add the playoffs to it, the fact that he scored an elimination goal, which is like very real. He's number 1. Okay. Like he
number
is
1.
like, he's the number 1 Leaf killer. And I actually thought it was like insulting that they were just trying to feed him the empty net for the hat trick. They didn't even try to really get the empty netter. They were just like, it's only for pasta. It's only for pasta. I'm like, how much abuse can this team take from one guy? My brain just always will, because it was like I was forged in the fires of the actual, when the rivalry mattered between Ottawa and Toronto.
Of course.
That I'm just always going to think of like, Heatley, Spezza and Alfredson just murdering them.
Yeah,
and just the feeling, well, especially since like I went to a lot of those games in Ottawa.
That's fair.
And I would get on that dirty bus and I would just be wearing, like a jersey, and I'd go to the games and then just be ready to get destroyed. I'd watch them lose 8-1 and that line, they'd be like, and they had 15 points between them tonight. I'd sit there and be like, I wasted all my food money on this game.
Time for syrup sandwiches again.
Yeah, exactly. So that was that just, they always have like that space, but you're right. Pasternak's the number 1 Leaf killer. Like, and now Zadorov has turned into just,
he's their
number
papa.
1 Leaf bully. Yeah.
He's their papa. Like he's papa. What can you say?
Leafs
wanted to, I know they wanted to sign him. It's fun. It's so funny. Like, the difference between Russian forwards and Russian defensemen, like Russian defensemen historically have always been the greasiest dudes. Like think back, like the lineage of greasy Russian defensemen, like him, Kasparaitis was such a greasy guy. Like Yuskevich on the Leafs, greasy, like all these Russian defensemen that like had this lineage, like even Orlov, who is a more of a flashy guy, has always had a mean streak. And then the forwards are like the flashy guys. It's funny. It's
I think that like over there, they're just like, if you're just a psycho, they go defense.
Yeah. And if you're a fancy boy, they're like forward.
Yeah.
Anyways, love it. This is going to be every show for the rest of the year, where we just get loopy and talk about how bad they are.
Okay. Can I do one last thing?
Yeah.
Did you think they were going to come out hard tonight, or were you like,
no.
Okay. I was like, I got tricked again.
Oh, you did? Oh, no.
I just thought like it was the Bruins. It's in their barn. It's Pastrnak, Willie. They gave all the quotes.
Yeah. That's the scary thing, dude. That's the biggest difference between the years past and this.
Yeah, they would do the bounce backs.
They used to respond.
Yeah.
And now they just get failed every night.
Yeah.
So they don't bounce back anymore.
But like to have, like I said, to have a first period after that game and have 6 shots and take 3 penalties.
Not good.
Give up 3 goals.
Not good.
Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm joking about, like I'm not really that joking about Team Tank, but I know it's loopy, but it really does feel like so many things are on the table now, man. And I do wonder if like where do you, if it continues this way, right? So you play like this for another week. I think they'll look for dead cat bounce.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't think so, man.
Where does it have to be for you? 2 weeks?
I think they're seeing this out. They built the whole roster for him.
I know. For him.
He was part of the decision making.
But they're not playing for him.
Pelly literally was like,
he's the decision maker.
He's the decision maker. I love him. Like, it's Remembrance Day. It's November 11th. Man.
I know.
Like, come on. I don't know.
American Thanksgiving.
We'll talk. We'll chat then.
Yeah.
And
it's too early.
The scary thing is for Berube, who like I want to make very clear, I put none of this on him. Like I think his intentions are right, and he wants to get them to play in a certain way, and they played it last year to a certain extent, and like they played his system better. I don't want to be like Mr. It's the coach's fault because
I don't.
But
I don't
like
think that at all.
The scary thing for Berube is the fact that the king of the dead cat bounce is out there, right?
Yeah.
And DeBoer.
Yeah.
He's like the number. There's actually two dead cat bounce guys, Laviolette and DeBoer.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you're going from Berube to Laviolette.
But DeBoer's is the same kind of guy. Like, think DeBoer's like a player's coach. This guy like makes dudes cry. He's no fun either, man.
Yeah. And that's always like, I got Versteeg on tomorrow, and he's always been like, Laviolette season 1. It works.
Yes. That's what I mean. And if you want to extract value from this season where you think you have a chance, which they don't,
it's just sick to me that these guys.
I think, by the way, we have Laviolette on Thursday on Real Kipper and Born. We were talking earlier this weekend. He said he wanted to come on, so be an interesting conversation. Want to coach the Leafs?
Guess what? That's what Berube started to do before he took the Leafs job as well. Is like, did my show, did your show, started to make the rounds. Yeah. Oh, the vultures are circling. Once the boys start picking up their phones to do interviews, smell it.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened. Did we lose the feed?
No, I think we're still good.
I don't know. My screen just totally shifted. Anyways, whatever. Let's just wrap this up. Anyway, subscribe to the podcast. Leave 5 stars, for the love of God. Somebody figure it out. Otherwise, mud for McKenna.
Please.
See you Thursday.
Oh yeah.